Toyota just changed the RAV4 in a way they've never done before. For 2026, they got rid of the gas engine. Gone. Every RAV4 sitting on a lot right now is a hybrid. There's no cheaper version to fall back on anymore. And prices went up. One trim jumped almost $3,800 in a single year. But here's the part that stopped me cold. The new RAV4 hasn't been crash tested. Not by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Not one single test. It holds no 2026 safety award because nobody has crashed one yet. Meanwhile, 3 of its biggest rivals already earned 2026 top safety pick awards. And they did it in a year when those tests got harder. So I went digging. Not through rumors, and not through those computer drawings you see all over YouTube. I looked at what the car companies actually announced. 4 of them can genuinely go after the RAV4. And number 1, Kia announced the price 7 days ago. It costs less than a RAV4, and the warranty is twice as long. Now look, if you're driving a RAV4 right now, you probably like it. And if you're shopping for the SUV you'll keep the next 10 years, you don't need somebody hyping you up. You need somebody being straight with you. So here's my promise. Every number in this video comes from the car company, the government, or Consumer Reports. And when I don't know something, I'll tell you I don't know it. If you believe reliability matters more than luxury, hit the like button. Because that's exactly what this ranking is about. SUVs that actually make sense long-term. Real quick, let's be fair to the RAV4 because it's a good SUV, 33,350 to start, and 44 miles per gallon combined. That's genuinely hard to beat. Toyota has been building hybrids for almost 30 years, and it shows. So when I say these 4 can beat it, I don't mean the RAV4 is bad. I mean it finally has real competition. Number 4. The 2027 Subaru Forester Hybrid. Subaru announced this one back in April, and they added a new Wilderness Hybrid version too. Here's what I like about it. All-wheel drive comes standard. Every trim. You don't check a box. You don't pay extra. Toyota charges you $1,400 for all-wheel drive. Subaru just includes it. You get 194 horsepower and Subaru's EyeSight system, which will actually steer you away from trouble if it has to. But the real reason it's here is the safety record. The Forester earned a 2026 Top Safety Pick Plus, and that's no fluke. Subaru has been winning top safety awards on this thing for about 20 years straight. Consumer Reports also just named Subaru the #1 brand overall, 2nd year in a row. Now, here's where I have to be honest with you. The Forester Hybrid gets 35 miles per gallon. The RAV4 gets 44. That's 9 miles per gallon. Every mile for as long as you own it. And some reviewers couldn't even hit 35. They were seeing low 30s in normal driving. So if you live where it snows and you want a safety record you can actually look up, this one earns your attention. But if you drive 20,000 miles a year, that gas gap is too big to talk around. Stay with the Toyota. Number 3. The Honda CR-V Hybrid. I've got to tell you something first. Honda hasn't released the official 2027 numbers yet, so we're looking at the 2026 model carrying over. We know it's coming. Honda already published full 2027 numbers for the smaller HR-V back in April. But the CR-V sheet isn't public, and I'm not going to invent it for you. Here's what we do know. 204 horsepower. The Sport Hybrid starts around 37,000 and gets 40 miles per gallon combined. But that's not why it's on this list. The CR-V is simply the most comfortable one here. More room in the back seat than most rivals. Quieter than the RAV4. And the ride smooths things over instead of beating you up. If you drive 4 or 5 hours to see the grandkids, that isn't a number on paper. You feel it in your back around hour 3. Honda also kept real knobs for the heat and the fan. You can reach over and turn it without taking your eyes off the road. Remember that. It comes back at number 1. Now the downside. On the newer front crash test, the one that added protection for people riding in back, the CR-V only earned an acceptable rating. Not good. Acceptable. You deserve to know that. And that 40 miles per gallon needs front-wheel drive. Add all-wheel drive and it drops to 37. Quick thing before number 2. You've probably been waiting for me to say Hyundai Tucson. You've seen those thumbnails. Big, boxy, brand new. Every one of those pictures was drawn on a computer. Hyundai's chief executive said they're revealing a new Tucson in South Korea. America comes later. No price, no mileage, no safety rating. It might turn out wonderful. But I'm not putting a vehicle on a list when the company hasn't confirmed we're even getting it. Number 2. The 2027 Mazda CX-5 Hybrid. Mazda has confirmed this one. It's right there on their website, and here's why it matters more than it sounds. Mazda built this hybrid system themselves, from scratch. Compare that to the Mazda CX-50 hybrid you can buy today. That one uses a hybrid system borrowed from Toyota. For the CX-5, Mazda went and engineered their own. It sits on the new CX-5 body that arrived for 2026. Longer, roomier in back, bigger cargo area, noticeably quieter. Then there's the thing Mazda has quietly been beating everybody at for years. The inside. Go sit in a loaded RAV4 that costs $44,000. Then go sit in a Mazda. It's not close. The materials feel like something costing 10 grand more. And the old CX-5? Consumer Reports found it very reliable for 11 years straight. 11. So why isn't it number 1? Because I have to tell you what I don't know. And with this one, that list is long. Mazda hasn't announced the horsepower, or the gas mileage, or the price, or exactly when you can buy one. There's a harder part too. Mazda as a brand just dropped to 14th in Consumer Reports reliability rankings, mostly because of their larger SUVs. So think of this one as a gamble on quality. Beautiful cabin, no luxury markup, but it's a brand new engine setup in its first year. If you keep cars for a decade, first years carry real risk. That's just how it goes. Number 1. The 2027 Kia Sportage Hybrid. Kia published the official price on July 20th, 7 days ago. $30,590 plus destination. That's $32,085. The RAV4 starts at $33,350, but the price isn't the real story. Here's what almost nobody caught. For 2027, Kia put front-wheel drive back on the middle trims. Why should you care? Because in this SUV, front-wheel drive is worth 7 miles per gallon. Front-wheel drive gets 42 combined. Add all-wheel drive and it falls to 35. Before now, if you wanted anything nicer than the bare-bones base model, all-wheel drive was forced on you. You gave up 7 miles per gallon just to get heated seats. Not anymore. It makes 231 horsepower through a regular 6-speed automatic, not a CVT. If you've ever driven a CVT up a hill and hated that droning noise, this one shifts like a car should. And the warranty isn't close. 10 years or 100,000 miles on the powertrain, 10 years on the hybrid system, 10 years on the hybrid battery. Toyota gives you 5 years and 60,000. It also holds a 2026 Top Safety Pick Plus. The new RAV4 holds nothing because nobody's tested it. Now, if I stopped there, I'd be doing you dirty. So let's talk about what's wrong with it. First, Consumer Reports gives Kia a predicted reliability score of 49 out of 100. 49. Toyota sits at the top of that same list. If you're buying something to keep 12 years, that number deserves a hard look. A long warranty is a promise that things might break. It is not a promise they won't. Second, and this one's for you specifically, the Sportage doesn't have real climate knobs. It has a touch strip that switches back and forth between the heat controls and the radio controls. Same buttons, 2 different jobs. And the volume knob doubles as the driver's temperature dial. Please go sit in one before you sign anything. Turn the heat up and change the station without looking down. If it frustrates you in the showroom, it will frustrate you every day for 10 years. That's not a reason to skip it. It's a reason to test it. Let me be straight with you here at the end. If resale value matters most to you, buy the RAV4. Nothing holds value like a Toyota. That's not loyalty talking. That's arithmetic. If you want the best mileage with all-wheel drive, buy the RAV4. If you want a hybrid with 30 years of proof behind it, buy the RAV4. The RAV4 didn't get worse. It got more expensive. It lost its cheap version, and right now it has no crash test score. What changed is that the alternatives finally got good enough to make you stop and think. So now I want to hear from you. Are you a RAV4 owner? Would you actually switch? Or is Toyota still the only answer in your book? Tell me in the comments and be honest with me, because I've been honest with you. If this helped you, hit that like button. It helps the channel reach other folks making this same decision. And if you're tired of channels showing you fake drawings and calling it news, subscribe and turn the bell on. Because the moment Honda drops those real 2027 CR-V numbers, I'll be right back here with them. Thanks for watching. Drive safe out there.